Yes. Thanks for tuning in to the Diabetic Davey YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy what's about to come. But before you watch any of my videos, remember, Diabetic Davey is not a doctor. He is not a healthcare professional. I am just sharing some things that have worked for me after living with type 1 diabetes for nearly 30 years. So if you see anything on these videos that you want to ask any questions about, leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. But most importantly, if you see anything that makes you want to make a change to the way you manage your condition or do something differently, check those changes out with a healthcare professional before you do them. Just because things are working for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And I don't want people going low or having spikes in blood sugar just because they're trying something from my videos. So, you've had your health warning, people. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Love you. Welcome to Diabetic Davey training log. So, Diabetes UK are running a bike ride on the 14th of September this year, which is going to go from London all the way to Paris. It's about 175 miles, and I've signed up to do it, and they've asked if I would record some of my training, some of my ups, some of my downs, some of my PBs, and put them out there to get people to know about this. Now remember, you can sponsor me. Just search Diabetic Davey, all one word, on Just Giving. You can sponsor me to do this. All the money's going to Diabetes UK to hopefully find a cure or even a better technology to help us manage our diabetes. Now training ain't going to be easy because I've got to work on my fitness and I've got to work out how to keep my bloods in a safe range, because I don't want them going too high and getting lethargic, or going too low and getting run over or something, do I? So welcome to my first weekend of training, and you know what everyone does on a Friday night, because that's what time it is now. Yeah, we go to spin class, don't we? So it's spin class tonight, then I've got a 30-miler lined up for this weekend. Let's see how it goes, la! Have a laugh. So I'm going to cycle to the gym, do a bit of spin, and then cycle home. That is my first mission. Hope you enjoy the ride with me. It's the first time I come out cycling for a while without any leggings on, so check out the knees. Lucky you. Right, here we go. Made it. Boom, made it. Coxmore's Woods. Take you into spin now. Spin was tough. Don't know if you can see the amount of sweat I've got on me. But now I'm going to cycle home, so I'm going to stick you on my head. And hope you enjoy the ride. Go in, check me bloods, and hopefully have a bit of a munch. And that was a little warm up for my first 30-mile bike ride, which I'm going to do tomorrow. So I'll catch you then. Whew, wish me luck. Okay, so just got my tyres pumped up, so they are ready to go for my long ride. I have checked my bloods, which are exactly 7.2 according to the Dexcom, which I'm happy with, and go out riding on that. Got all the essentials like glucose tablets, so if I do go low or this starts beeping at me, I can take some of them. So it looks like I'm ready for my first 30-mile plus ride. Wish me luck. That's Birmingham for you. Anyone who's watching the training log. So that looks like that's it. So the battery's running out anyway, but the tyre is properly flat. Okay, so I'm going to go for 30 miles today. It's attempt number 2 after my disastrous puncture yesterday, which was a little devastating. But I've replaced the inner tube, as you can see. Now it's time to go out my second 30 miler. I've got a spare inner tube with me and a new little saddle bag for my bike, but I've also realised I don't have a portable pump to take with me, so even if the tyre does go again, I'm going to have to call Louise and she will save me. But wish me luck. I'm hoping to do 30 miles or more and get home with no punctures and bloods intact. So I've got all the essentials that I had yesterday, like my glucose tablets and stuff like that. My bloods are looking good. Actually, let's just check what my bloods are. Bloods are looking good at a 6.8, so I'm quite happy with that. You see that, and it says a little up arrow, so they might be going up a little bit more, but I imagine all of the cycling I'm going to do should keep them in a safe range. I'm hoping when I get back they should be between 4 and 7. If you want any info of how I work that sort of stuff out, you can watch my other video on YouTube, Diabetic, Davey episode 1, exercise and blood sugars and that. You might find some stuff in there useful. But here I go, 30 miler attempt, number 2. I'm going to take you with me, little GoPro, and I'll show you some nice sights along the way. Ciao-la! Yes, people, check it out. Pit stop number 1, Earlswood Lakes, 11 miles in. 11 miles in, I'm a little bit tired. My tyre is still fully pumped, which is an absolute blessing. Hopefully I won't have to fix that. Got about another 10 miles to go before my next pit stop. When you get a view like this, makes it all worth it. See you in a bit. Yes, Diabetes UK, pit stop number 2, nearly 15 miles in. Check it out. Arrowville Lake or so, never been here before. Little river over there too. Pretty nice. Tyre is still pumped up. 16 miles to go and then I'm done. Guess what? The curse of the puncture has struck again. Not as bad as yesterday, but you can see how much I can squeeze that when I'm on it. It's not really working. So I've got to wait for Louise again to bring a pump out. Hopefully I'll have to pump it back up and finish my 30 miles, but if not, I might have to go home, admit defeat, and get a pump that I can attach to my bike when I next attempt 30 miles, or maybe I just can't change tyres properly. I don't really know what the problem is, but I've been beaten halfway through, 15 miles in. Thought everything was okay, and now it's gone. Devastated. Here she comes to save the day. Here's Belinda to rescue my bike. That's the van. Louise is driving. So that is it, the end of training log 1. To be honest, a bit of a disappointing weekend. Aiming to do 35 mile ride. Ended up going out for 11 miles getting a puncture, and did 15 today and got another puncture. But got to look at what I'm learning from these things rather than get downhearted by it. So the main learning point from this training log, which I'm going to leave every training log with, is that you've got to go out prepared. Maybe get some CO2, maybe get a pump. I mean, I had a spare inner tube today, but I didn't have a pump with me, so it wouldn't have been any good to fit that. So I couldn't finish my ride properly. So yeah, I just got to be more prepared in future really, and if this does happen again, I think it'll be good for me to actually repair or replace an inner tube and continue a ride, because I might have to do that on my way to Paris. I'm also going to finish every training log with my favourite moment from my training this weekend. Even though I was a little bit disappointed, I've got to say it was this. Yeah, that is true. I did get overtaken on the canal by a motorbike, but I suppose that's just what happens when you're training in Birmingham, innit? Also, check in with the blood sugars. I was about 7 before I left, wasn't I? Now 7.7, but it does say it is dropping on my Dexcom. Now if you're interested on how I look after my blood sugars and keep them safe during a time that I exercise, there are more videos on my YouTube channel of how I work out, how many glucose tablets I eat and things like that, and also some more information on the diet that I eat to try and keep my bloods under control. So if you're interested in any of that, please check out my other videos on the Diabetic Davey YouTube channel. Just put Diabetic Davey into the search engine and it'll all be there. But that is the end of my first training log. Hopefully next week will be a bit more successful. Love you all, get yourself out there, get on your bikes, get running, get active, because that is the best way to manage your diabetes later.